What's up, friends? This is Manni, and I'm really afraid that the LYNX will get an additional nerf on top of the ones from back in the days. And for that, I have a number of reasons why I'm afraid of that. First off, you see this thing being played everywhere right now. Players are so successfully and happily playing the LYNX, while at the same time the LYNX is an older robot. That normally doesn't go very well in War Robots. And then I also saw, when logging in, that there's a LYNX offer, even right now, Mark II with brisant shotguns, which is a good combination. And, you know, that paired with the fact that there's already a absurd amount of LYNX being played, with very effective playstyles, having that force field that protects the LYNX, good mobility, good firepower, the stealth on top, right? That is the main ability. All that combined, and then on top of that, adding the execution that it has that can even make Titans disappear at the remaining 15% hit in one hit, right? So, do not get me wrong. I don't want the LYNX to get a nerf. I'm just stating right now why I wouldn't be surprised if Pixonic is working on this. Because it's exactly the kind of thing that I would expect them to do. Especially after bringing in an extra, you know... Oh, hold on. Especially after bringing in even an offer for the LYNX to come into, you know? So, whoa, he just exited the match, okay? Here's a Mercury. Let's get away from here for a sec. Gotta recharge my stealth. My gel stealth comes back faster than Mercury's stealth does. And so I can come around the corner and whoop him before he gets into another flight. So the ability cooldown of the LYNX is so quick compared to some of the other robots. The mobility is amazing. Firepower is okay. The force field is insanely awesome in protecting you from the first initial shots of damage, and it recharges quickly, right? You have the execution. You have a decent amount of HP pool. There is pretty much everything good about this robot, and this being an older robot, one that people already had. They didn't have to buy this, they already had this one. And that normally means nerf incoming in War Robots, and I would hate for them to do this, because I love the fact that an older robot is able to perform well in the game right now, and that people are enjoying it, right? You see almost no, even meta hangers are running the LYNX now. This is crazy. So there's a leech. I'm obviously not going to fire at him while he's leeching. But I would like to drop him to last stand. Or even drop him entirely, because he's not really doing that much damage to me. But if I had continued firing at him while he was in his ability state, I would have been probably killing myself. The Seraph flight was a little longer than I expected. And boom, execute. Huh? Wait, I didn't execute him? Why? I should have executed him through that last time, shouldn't I? See, there's another LYNX right there. And, I mean, I have matches where I fight basically nothing other than LYNX robots all the time. And I'm not even using them so much myself, but I guess I should be. Ability on me from the battleship. And boom. I'm just taking apart the whole battlefield here. Are you not going to use your stealth? Your shield? Alright, this guy was definitely not playing very well right there. Either he should have retreated if his ability was on cooldown, or activate the ability. It almost looked like he had a lag, because he was not reacting at all to anything I've done. What is that? It's an Ophion. Okay. He wants to bait me into the use of his ability. But you know, now I can await some of the damage, and only when I begin to take the real damage I actually activate the phase shift, because I have this reflector that protects me for a while. Oh, the ability cooldown of the Ophion is quick too. Gotta be careful here. Yep, got him as he was lifting up. I was actually losing a lot more time circling around this building than I thought I was going to lose. What is that? It's an Ouchon, isn't it? Yep. With quantum radar built in. But you saw, again, he lifts up and he barely does any damage to me. Because, yeah, the damage is always blocked at first due to the reflector. The force field, sorry, not a reflector. The force field always blocks the initial damage on this thing. Alright, the Scorpion got the kill. But he's not going to get away from me. Oh, extra fill up on HP. People always commented in the recent video, hey Manny, it was the reviver drone the guy had, that's why he got an extra HP few. Don't get me wrong, I also know that. I don't know about the reviver drone and that it can instantly fill it up, but when it happens to you, will always be surprised. You know, you're about to kill somebody, he's down to low HP, and the moment he's supposed to die, boop, you get back to 50% HP. You know, this is always something that'll surprise you, or at least me, when it happens. And I'm always gonna be like, what the hell? But yeah, so I obviously know about the drone. Also, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't yet seen my recent Brawl Stars video, check it out. I'm pretty sure you're gonna enjoy it. Yeah, I would like to do some more of it. I still have to learn a bit about the game. But with your help, guys, I'm sure I can do it, and you guys always know more about this than I do. So, somehow he managed to get behind this wall. I didn't expect that. Stalling a lot of time here. And not just time, actually bringing the ability back. I was inside your shield when I shot. Weird. Didn't, you know, I was inside the shield. I didn't get the shield pop up. So now we have a blue skin. And then there was a red skin before. Red means the reflector, the force field was down, maybe? I don't know, let's do another one. That was a bit quick. But you saw we could easily win this fight. Let's go into a beacon-based game mode. Or hopefully not team deathmatch. Please don't give me team deathmatch now. Okay, it's not team deathmatch. Good, let's go with it. But yeah, so I really hope that this is not true. I really hope they're not going to nerf the LYNX. But I saw the offer, and I was like, what if my viewers are gonna buy the freaking offer now, and then a second later they're gonna nerf the thing, you know? What if? I don't want that to happen to you guys, so I'm warning you that if you consider buying that offer, there is a chance that what soon after follows is a nerf. You know? Boom, executed. Now from behind, we're on this guy. Alrighty. And boop, force field is back up. You can actually see it on the skin. There's this blue effect around us. And this effect is actually the force field that will protect, I don't know, some of the incoming damage. Thankfully he went for somebody else. That was very good for us, that he didn't stay on me, because with his weapons, he can basically... Oh, maybe he couldn't actually jump on me, because I activated stealth. He wanted to jump somewhere, and he couldn't choose me being in stealth in that moment. Alright, that's gonna be an interesting fight. We have a Curie, super powerful robot, right? But if he's low on HP, I can execute him now. Phew, there we go. Right? Getting away from him, trying to keep the last stand going, which worked, thankfully. Very nice. Alright, we have this guy there. He can lock me down, but I have already my battleship ready. So I already have immunity. Boop! This killed with the thing. I already have the immunity from my battleship against lockdown. So I think that's why, for example, the Pathfinder couldn't lock me down. And can we execute him, maybe? Execute. Execute, come on. Oh, execute him then. Doesn't matter. Execute somebody. Doesn't care who. Just do the freaking execution. Oh. Already losing a weapon. And I'm dead. But I killed him with the execution, so that was good. The enemy is in our base. What the heck? Yeah, so there's a few factors that led me to believe that it is entirely possible that they're going to do that. And when I saw the offer, I was like, heck no. I've got to warn you guys. I hope it's not going to happen, though. Because it would suck. It's always good when older content in the game is allowed to perform well. And is allowed to be effective, you know? This whole nerf and release and then nerf to destroy, nerf to death later, this is single-handedly what killing War Robots. If it wasn't for that, War Robots would be a way more popular game and way more successful too. It's that nerfing of what you previously obtained that destroys the game. This is the most destructive thing that the game has. This business model that War Robots pursues that requires releases that are too powerful that then require to be nerfed later. That's the biggest problem. That's why the community is only be a fraction of what it used to be. And the success of War Robots the same. See if we can keep him in target. Yep. He's gonna get the turrets one more time before the last stand, I think. Oh no, actually he didn't. Interesting. Alright. Yeah, so I just only used 2 robots in this battle. One of them was the LYNX, which again you see all the time. And yeah, but think back. I mean, there has always been this time where some robots would stand out so much. For example, back in the days it was the Griffin, right? But this was at the time when things weren't necessarily so pay to win. And ever since things have become so pay to win, those robots that stand out as being so popular are usually the ones that are just new, you know? And Pixonic makes sure of that by the new stuff being the best. Older stuff typically being outdated, outclassed, and not useless, but semi-useless. And yeah, the LYNX is it's a very refreshing exception to that rule right now. Same goes for an Angler, and same goes for the Ravana. Those are all robots that are refreshing exceptions to that nasty rule, and I hope they're gonna remain like that. But if you saw the offer and you were like, be careful about it, okay? I don't want you guys to throw out your money and then later this thing gets nerfed or something, because it's always a danger when something is being used so much, especially when it's not a new thing. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Catch you in the next video, and Manni signing off. Bye-bye.